name is Don Diego de la Vega, and I was returning by ship to my California home. One thing puzzled me. Why had my father written me to end my studies in Spain and come home immediately? I learned the reason as we neared the coastline of my beloved California. It was my custom to fence each morning with the ship's capitan.
Hey, up! Yeah. Well done, Diego. You learned your swordsmanship well. Your agility with the sword will serve you well in California.
Why do you say that?
You will find many changes in Los Angeles. The new comandante, a man named Monastario, now rules with an iron hand. I advise you to hide anything you have of value, as the soldiers at the customs house may confiscate it.
Thank you for the warning. Bernardo, is everything packed? Good. Now, where is that letter of my father's? Yes, this is the one. Certain matters have arisen that I can no longer face alone, my son. Our pueblo is under the heel of a dictator. Burn this letter. We are certain to be searched. No one must suspect that my father sent for me. Remember the old proverb, when you cannot clothe yourself in a lion's skin, put on that of the fox. And that is what I shall do. I will pose as an innocent scholar, bringing home these books to my mission priest. Throw these fencing trophies out the porthole. Now I will don my fanciest gold jacket. What is that, Bernardo? Oh, you also want to be something you are not. Very well. Instead of the sharp-witted knave that you are, you shall play the fool. Now, not only can you not speak, you shall pretend you are deaf. Thus, you shall be my unsuspected ears. Our arrival was as we had been warned. Our luggage was searched, and we were taken to see the Commandante. On our way, we saw a man in chains being led to jail.
Guard, get on.
Sergeant Garcia, that is my neighbor, Nacho Torres. Why is he being taken in?
Treason, Don Diego. The Commandante ordered his arrest. Wait here and I will find out if the Commandante will see you.
What is it now, you fool?
Sergeant Garcia begs to report that Diego de la Vega, the son of Don Alejandro, has just returned from Spain.
So, I wonder if Don Alejandro called him back. Send him in.
Si, Commandante. Don Diego, you may come in now.
I am Capitan Enrique Sanchez Monastario. Your return is unexpected, is it not?
Well, I decided to forego another year at the university. All that emphasis on gymnastics, riding, swordsmanship. Why, there were even duels among the students.
I see. Well, I know you're anxious to get home.
What joy filled my heart when I saw our rancho once more. There was joy in seeing my father, too, but I felt a sadness when he spoke of what was happening. I tried to conceal that sadness.
I send a boy to Spain and a man returns. I asked you to come back because I needed your help, Diego. The rancheros are being taxed out of existence. Those who cannot pay are flogged and thrown into prison. Indians are torn from their families and sold as slaves. All for Capitan Monastario.
I am sorry to find the situation so unpleasant.
Pleasant? Is it poor?
You know, this piano is badly out of tune, Father.
Is that all you can think about? But you are tired. Go to your room and sleep. We will discuss it tomorrow.
It made my heart sick, Bernardo, trying to convince my father that I'm a spineless weakling. But I must avoid all suspicion, or his life will be in danger. Now I am free to act. Now I shall be Zorro the Fox. Come with me. I'm going to show you something. I took Bernardo to a remote valley near our rancho. There we found a beautiful black stallion. This is my horse, Bernardo. Beautiful, isn't he, Bernardo? A shepherd raised him for me while I was gone, so no one will know he belongs to me. Now, help me on with the rest of my costume. The black hat, cape, the mask, and the sword. Now, I am no longer Don Diego de la Vega. I am Zorro. I rode through the darkness to the pueblo of Los Angeles to free Nacho Torres. I arrived at the jail just in time. For the Comandante and Licenciado Pina, an unscrupulous lawyer, were plotting to kill Senor Torres. He would be freed and then shot down as if trying to escape.
I have good news, Senor Torres. I have come to set you free.
But you are the lawyer who signed the accusation. Why do you release me?
I discovered the charges against you are false.
Thank you, Licenciado.
Thank you indeed. You have most kindly solved the problem for us.
But who are you?
A friend of the people. El Zorro. The keys, please, Licenciado. Senor Torres, I do not trust this lawyer. Chain him to the bars. Now I suggest we take our leave over the wall. You will find a horse by the tree. Quickly.
What's going on? Stop there!
Over the wall, Senor Torres. Escape while you can. I will take care of the Commandant. You're very good with the sword, Commandant. But not as good as your big. Now that you're disarmed, kindly step into the cell.
Sergeant Garcia! Lancers! Two horse! Two horse! He's escaping on that black horse! After him! You fools! You fall to the ground! Giving us your horses!
Somebody unbuckle the saddles, Comandante.
Famoso! You let him get away!
Go to the mission of San Gabriel, Senor Torres. Padre Felipe will give you asylum.
I do not know who you are, Senor Zorro, but I owe you my life. I shall never forget.
Go while you have time. If only I could have seen Monastario's face when he read my note. Beware, Comandante. My sword is aflame to right every wrong. So heed well my name. Zorro! I escaped from the Comandante's heavy-footed lancers, and Senor Torres fled to sanctuary at the mission of San Gabriel. But I knew the Comandante would not be content to let my friend remain within the safety of the church. So I decided it was best for me to visit the mission, again in the guise of our mild-mannered student. No, Bernardo. Drive slower. With dignity. We're on our way to visit a church. Listen. Horses. Pull the carriage to the side of the road. Monastario and his lancers. The Commandante has discovered Senor Torres is hidden in the church. Surely even a tyrant such as he would observe the sanctuary of the mission. Or would he? We must hurry. Give me the reins. Senor Torres and Padre Felipe were in the mission orchard, unaware that the Commandante and his men were approaching.
What excellent oranges, Padre Felipe. And you should be very proud of your work with Indians.
I am, Senor Torres. They're the ones who'll make a garden out of this place if we just show them how. And now they have the first crop of fruit that hasn't been struck by frost or stolen by pests.
Padre Felipe, why does the bell ring at this time of day?
It's a warning. And look, those clouds of dust. It must be Monastario and his men. Hurry, to the church. I will try to delay them. Welcome, Capitan.
Never mind that now, Padre.
And why not? I'm sure you and your men need all the blessings you can get.
Never mind, I said. I'm here to arrest Don Nacho Torres in the name of the crown. Men, search the grounds.
There he is, Capitan. He has gone into the church.
Sanctuary is an absurd law.
Not to Senor Torres. As long as he remains in the church, you may not molest him. Now, you'll excuse me, won't you? We are short of helpers, and there is fruit to be put in the granary before the frosts of nightfall. Come again, any time, Capitan.
Oh, it's you, Don Diego. What are you doing here?
I had some thought of praying. Is that what you were about to do?
Ha! I suppose everyone knows Torres has taken refuge here.
And that rustic friar will not give him up, eh? Oh, what a nuisance for you.
Don't worry, I have my plans. Good day, Don Diego. Sergeant Garcia, get all the Indians out of the orange groves and take them up to that hill. That's where I want the new road.
But there are rocks there, Capitan.
Of course, you idiot. That's what we need the Indians for, to move the rocks.
But why do we need a new road? The old road goes so nicely to the same place.
Military expediency, that's why. Now follow your orders and use the whip if necessary.
Si, Comandante.
And so the Comandante ordered the Indians from their task with the oranges and whipped them until they performed the senseless job of moving the stones. Padre Felipe protested that the year's crop of oranges would be ruined in the night frost, but Monastario was unyielding. He believed that this misfortune to the mission would cause Senor Torres to surrender. Meanwhile, I continued to play Don Diego the student as I sat at the mission organ. Bernardo, did you send for the Indians from our rancho to carry the oranges inside? And did you bring Tornado to the back of the mission? Good. Now we are ready for the Comandante. And here he comes.
You have talked to Senor Torres?
Oh, I have talked to him, all right. It looks as though you have won. He is upset over the trouble he has caused the mission. As you see, he is asking forgiveness for all the misery he has caused the Indians. And since this is his last visit to the church...
All right, let him pray. Does he pray still?
Oh, yes. He has much to ask forgiveness for.
What is it?
There were more Indians out there, carrying oranges instead of rocks. Don't ask me where they came from.
The oranges. They're all gone. Clever trick by someone, but I will have the last word. Now I will see how much punishment the Padre's Indians can take.
I must give myself up. It is not worth all that suffering for the Indians.
No, Senor Torres, you can still...
No, Diego. I must. Your trick with the oranges helped. But I am afraid nothing else will help now.
I excused myself from Senor Torres. And when he could not see me, I dashed through the church and out to where Bernardo was waiting for me with Tornado. I became Zorro, mounted Tornado, and galloped to the hill where Monastario's soldiers were lavishing their cruelty to the Indians.
It's Zorro!
I relieve you of that pistol. Run! Run, all of you, to the hill! Run! Station to get word to return! Run!
It's Zorro!
Do what he says. The black demon!
That's your ass!
Answer! Stop those Indians! Stop those horses! Stop Zorro!
Now all was wonderful confusion. The horses were stampeded away by my whip. The soldiers were equally frightened, and they were running in all directions. Unfortunately, Senor Torres had come out of the church and was preparing to surrender.
Go back to the church, Senor Torres. Go back to safety. Stop him. He's getting back to the church. You fools, he's escaping. I'll get him with my pistol.
Oh, no, Comandante. How do you like this whip around you? And now I shall drag you to the church, where you would do well to consider your sin.
Get me a horse,
Si, Comandante.
You may find the result much more sour the next time you try to despoil Padre's oranges.
Get me a horse,
Si, Comandante. But what horse?
Follow those Indians, order the troops. Catch him.
Si, Comandante. But what troops?
Senor Torres returned to the sanctuary of the mission. And once again, Capitan Monastario felt the lash of justice.